Please! Please, no! No! Ted, what the hell was that? I don't know. It's outside.
Don't go out there! Gary!
Christmastime has come to Wisconsin in 1983, and we all know what that means. Headphones, shooting animals, unfriendly samurai ghosts, classical music, and psychic warfare between mothers and their sons' girlfriends. It's got a beat, it's got blood, it's 1983's Blood Beat, the only movie where PMS and menopause combine forces to murder farmers with katanas. Somewhere in the land of cheese, a family gathers together to celebrate the holidays. For whatever reason, the artist's mom has a serious bad feeling about her son's new girlfriend, a feeling which turns out to be as completely on the mark as this movie is off its rocker. The two women apparently have latent psychic powers, which create a rift in time and space, which summons a chest containing one samurai sword and one angry samurai spirit, a spirit who intends to use the deadly end of that sword to poke rednecks. What follows is a lot of violence. Violence against bearded men, violence against fat guys, violence against telephones, violence against housewives, and violence against deers. Throw in some pretty keen naked lady parts and a soundtrack that sounds like it was recorded from a Hallmark card, and you'll find yourself deep in the woods of this bizarre slasher before you know it. Being completely indiscernible, Blood Beat's worst part is its story. The plot is as absent as a dad who went to get smokes 20 years ago, and the movie aggressively tries to prevent you from understanding what's going on. For instance, at one point, when the samurai begins to speak and explain instead of stalk and stab, the film masks whatever the samurai is telling us by transmitting his words through a vocoder, all for no apparent reason.
Don't trace this. Don't.
No, you can't!
This trying to be with
It might have been that the movie makers realized that this shit does not matter and decided it was better obscuring this information rather than sharing whatever it was with the audience. If the movie had been story-based before this point, this move to remove understanding might have been a bad move, but in Blood Beat, it's perfectly fine. The story is as unnecessary as the actress's pants are. Blood Beat's acting is decent enough that you can take the first 40 minutes of the movie seriously enough, except for the mother.
Be careful.
Oh, Mom, I'm gonna be careful. You know, I'm not gonna have any
Oh,
more
there's
kids.
something. No, I don't mean that.
Who manages to stumble over the other actors' cues and lines more than the panicked people running away from the homicidal cosplayer trip. Mom's closely followed by the son, who at times has to look concerned that his girlfriend just learned how to set stuff on fire for mine. Yet instead, it looks like he's about to burst a blood vessel by shitting himself. Jeez, guy, calm down. I mean, at this point, you probably aren't even listening, having rushed off to watch this monumental collection of weird. That's okay. For those that are still here, I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed this product from director-writer Zafriatos, who was reportedly super high when he made the film. I'm not sure the movie communicates this fact. What do you think? Blood Beat's individual elements guarantee it has no business existing. An overbearing classical music soundtrack, samurai, people drinking orange juice with their tea.
Where's my orange juice?
It's just a stupid premise. It can't possibly pull it off. But Blood Beat does. The great camera work, a mixture of special effects ranging from the super silly to the pretty neat, and the absolute power gifted to people who dare to describe Blood Beat's plot out loud is enough to justify this movie. Personally, there's some sort of magic to seeing a movie that looks and moves and breathes like this. The domestic American setting, the woods, the 80s, yet again. Blood Beat looks like it could have been filmed at some point in my life, in some place I could have been in. And it merges the setting with a story that my mind would have made up as it struggled to escape the boredom that oozed in those times when cartoons only lived during Saturday mornings. I treasure these hidden movies that show you samurais with predator vision stalking rednecks. Let's be honest, deep down, that's what everyone truly wants at Christmas time. I give Blood Beat 3 samurais who need to work on their home improvement skills out of 5. Wild, wacky fun that is competent enough to be dangerous, but not serious enough to waste your time. Check it out.